Moving to a new city is one of the most exciting, and let's be real, one of the most stressful things you can do, especially with kids. It can feel like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark. You know all the right pieces are there, but getting them to line up feels impossible. You're not just looking for a house, you're looking for a community with the right schools and a place that actually feels like home. The questions can feel endless. Where will my kids make friends? Are the schools any good? Is it even safe? And can we find a place that fits our budget and lifestyle? I've been there, done that. And if you're eyeing the move to Palm Bay, Florida, and have no idea where to even begin your search, especially one for a perfect family neighborhood, you definitely come to the right place. My name is Stephen Thomas and I'm a local real estate expert here in the Space Coast. For years, I've helped many families like yours figure this all out. Today, we're going to be following our imaginary family, the Clark family, especially as they check out the top family-friendly communities in Palm Bay and weighing the pros and cons of each before they make their big decision. We'll explore the neighborhoods that families are rushing to in 2026. And by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to finding your perfect spot. And for those of you who are looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out, as the link to book a call is in the description below. Now let's get started. Now before we get to the specific neighborhoods, let's tackle the big question. Why Palm Bay? What's the big deal about this sprawling city on the Florida Space Coast? Well, first and foremost, it really boils down to affordability and opportunity. For 2026, Palm Bay is like finding a brand name product at an outlet price. You get the quality Florida lifestyle without the premium price tag of neighbors like Melbourne or even in big metro areas. The cost of living is consistently lower than the Florida average, which means your wallet can breathe a little easier here. While the average home value across the entire city is around $298,000, it offers families the chance to get more space for their money, which is a huge plus for anyone needing room to grow. But guess what? It's not just about saving a buck. Palm Bay is a city that's completely transforming. It's like that quiet kid in the corner who had a massive growth spurt over the summer and is now a star quarterback. It has shed its old reputation as just a bedroom community and is now a hub for economic growth. And as a key player on the Space Coast, it's plugged into a booming job market in aerospace, technology, healthcare, and even manufacturing. Major employers like L3 Harris and Northrop Grumman are right here, offering the kind of stable careers that help families put down roots. Then there's the lifestyle. Palm Bay is huge. Seriously, it's one of Florida's largest cities by land area, and that means space. It's packed with parks, nature preserves, and tons of opportunities for outdoor fun. You've got the incredible Turkey Creek Sanctuary with its winding boardwalks. This is a place where you can spot manatees as well as alligators. Then you have Fred Pope Regional Park with its sports fields and splash pads, and dozens of other community parks just waiting for a weekend picnic. And don't forget, you're just about a short drive, usually about 20 to 30 minutes from the iconic Atlantic beaches like Melbourne Beach and Indian Atlantic Beach. Finally, this is a big one, especially for our relocating family, the schools. Palm Bay is part of the Brevard Public School District, which consistently earns high marks and recently celebrated an A rating from the state of Florida. For the 2024 to 2025 school year, the district announced a historic 92.7% graduation rate, which even surpasses the state's record average of 92.2%. The district offers a ton of choices from excellent public schools to charter schools and private options as well, making sure every kid has a chance to thrive. So, with a foundation of affordability, a strong job market, an amazing outdoor lifestyle, and great schools, Palm Bay really sets the stage. Now, the question for the Clarks and for you is, which part of this massive city is the right fit for you? Let's join this imaginary family and find out. Our first stop is in the southeastern part of Palm Bay, and a community that always comes up when you talk about family-friendly living, Bayside Lakes. This isn't just a neighborhood, it's a huge master plan community. Think of it like an all-inclusive resort, designed from the ground up for families and active lifestyles. As the Clarks drive in, the first thing they notice is how everything just looks put together. The lawns are perfect, the streets are spotless, and there's a real sense of order. You can thank the Homeowners Association for that. The HOA acts like the resort's manager, making sure the community standards are kept high, which protects the property values and keeps the whole area looking sharp. For families who want the stability and curb appeal, this is a massive bonus. Bayside Lakes is actually a collection of smaller, distinct neighborhoods. You've got spots like Fairway Isles, offering comfy, accessible homes. And then there's Bridgewater, known for its larger houses, beautiful lake views, and a vibe where kids are always playing outside. For those wanting more room and custom designs, the Lake Forest section has elegant homes on bigger lots. But the real showstopper in Bayside Lakes is the amenities, and it's built for living. The community centers around a massive clubhouse complex that feels more like a resort. We're talking about a sparkling swimming pool, a playground, tennis and basketball courts, a fitness center. A family could have a whole weekend of fun here without ever leaving. For the Clarks, whose kids are basically part fish, this is a huge selling point. This community also has the Bayside Lakes Commercial Center right there. This place has a Publix, restaurants, and other daily necessities that are just a golf ride away from many residents. Education is top notch with the area zoned for grade schools, and you have Bayside High School, which is a key local institution that has seen a big jump in its graduation rate. And of course, there's a flip side. That pristine look comes with HOA fees and rules. If you're the type who wants to park a boat in the driveway or paint your house bright yellow, a master plan community might feel a bit restrictive. The lots are also generally smaller than what you'd find elsewhere in Palm Bay. It's the classic trade-off, space and freedom versus convenience and amenities. Home prices here reflect the demand. While you can find townhomes and smaller houses starting around the low to mid 300,000s, many of the larger family homes in sought after areas like Bridgewater or Summerfield can push into the 400,000 to 500,000s, and even in the sixes for the lakefront properties. As the Clarks leave Bayside Lakes, they are seriously impressed. The safety, the incredible amenities, and pure convenience are tough to beat. It feels like the easy button for family life, but they've still got more to see. Okay, that's a lot to take in with just your first stop. If you're already feeling like you need to talk this out with an expert, especially ones that can weigh these pros and cons for you and your family, I definitely got you covered. There's a link right in the description below where you can book a free, no obligation call directly with yours truly. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Now let's get to our next stop. And we're gonna go to a neighborhood with a totally different vibe. Leaving the perfectly structured world of Bayside Lakes, we'll head into a different part of Palm Bay to see a more traditional suburban dream. And that's Lochmar Estates. Located specifically in the Northeast, Lochmar is the city's most established and loved neighborhoods for families who want space, privacy, and the classic cozy neighborhood feel. The first thing that hits you about Lochmar isn't the houses, it's the trees. Unlike newer developments, Lochmar is covered in a lush canopy of mature oaks and tall pines. The homes there are not cookie cutter. They're set way back from the road on big lots, usually a half an acre or more. This gives every home that sense of privacy and character you just don't find in any of the new communities. You'll see a mix of styles, from classic 80s ranch homes to unique custom-built two-story homes. And guess what one of the biggest draws are? No mandatory HOAs. This is a huge difference from Bayside Lakes. Here, you're definitely the captain of your own ship. You're free to have a basketball hoop in the driveway, build a huge play set in the backyard, or park your RV or boat in the backyard. For the Clarks, who have been dreaming of a giant yard for the kids and the dog, this is music to their ears. It's a neighborhood that feels less regulated and more about personal freedom. But here's the thing, no HOA doesn't mean no one cares. The neighborhood is known for being quiet, safe, and super family friendly. You see people walking their dogs, kids riding bikes, and neighbors actually talking to each other over their fences. The location is another huge win. Lochmar strikes a perfect balance. It's peaceful and suburban without feeling cut off. It's close to major roads like Minton and Malabar, making commutes and errands super convenient. It's also zoned for some of the best schools in the area, including the highly regarded Lochmar Elementary. This school is located right at the edge of the neighborhood. For parents, having kids walk or bike to a great elementary school is a dream come true. Now, Lochmar doesn't have a central clubhouse or a community pool, but it is surrounded by city parks and different amenities, including the massive Fred Pope Regional Park. You're also minutes from shopping centers and the Hammock Landing Mall. So, what's the catch? The homes are generally older there, many of which have been beautifully updated, but finding a home here can be like adopting a classic car. It might have incredibly good bones and definitely a lot of character, but you may need to get under the hood and do some tinkering. I say that meaning you need a very good home inspection. And also finding a gym that needs a new kitchen can be a great way to add your own style and build equity. But it definitely means you'll need a budget for renovations. The prices in Lochmar reflect how popular it is, especially with big lots and great schools. Homes here are in high demand, so expect prices to start in the high 300s for smaller homes needing updates. The prices in Lochmar reflect how popular it is, especially with big lots and great schools. Homes here are in high demand, So expect prices to start in the high 300s for smaller homes needing updates, and they can definitely climb well into the 500s and 600s for larger renovated or even custom homes. The real value here is the land and the lifestyle. For the Clarks, the decision is getting tougher. Do they go for the all-inclusive resort-style life of Bayside Lakes, or the space, freedom, and charm of Lochmar Estates? Now, our final stop isn't one neighborhood, but a glimpse into Palm Bay's future. The new construction hubs mostly popping up in the fast-growing southwest and northwest parts of the city, and as one of Florida's biggest cities by land area, Palm Bay has a ton of open space, and builders are creating brand new communities offering the latest in home design and technology for 2026. So for families like the Clarks, who love the idea of a brand new, move-in ready home, this is where you go if you want that new car smell. But for a house, driving through, you'll see a whirlwind of activity from builders like Lennar and Miranda. Communities like St. John's Preserve and Aspire at Palm Bay are offering modern, open concept floor plans with 4 or even 5 bedrooms, flex spaces, and smart home tech as well. And guess what? And all of this stuff is on a modern family's wish list. The biggest pro here is getting a home that's 100% yours from day one. No worries about a 20-year-old AC unit, especially one that's about to die. No strange DIY projects from previous owners. And guess what? No popcorn ceilings, please. Everything is new and under warranty, and also built to modern energy codes as well. This most likely means that it's a lower utility bill for you. Plus, builders often throw in great incentives, like helping with closing costs or buying down your interest rate. Affordability is what's fueling this boom. In Palm Bay, your dollar just goes further. For the price of an older, smaller home in Melbourne, you can often get a bigger, brand new house in Palm Bay. New construction homes can be found starting in the mid-300s, and they go up from there, offering a fantastic entry point for families. However, living in that frontier has its challenges or growing pains. Choosing a new community is like getting to a concert super early. You get a perfect spot up front, but you have to wait for the rest of the crowd to fill in and for the real show to start. The roads might still be under construction, and your backyard might overlook an empty lot for a year. Your favorite grocery store might be a 15-minute drive away. It's the ultimate trade-off. You get a brand new home and a great value, but you have to be patient while the community grows up around you. Another thing to think about is the drive to the coast. The further west you build in Palm Bay, the longer your trip to the beach will be. We're talking about 30 minutes or more. For families who picture themselves as weekend beach bums, that's definitely a factor. And for the Clarks, the idea of a new build is tempting. Choosing their own finishes and moving into a home where everything is fresh and under warranty is a powerful draw. But they have to weigh that against the established feel of Lochmar or the resort life of Bayside Lakes. All right, we've looked at the resort style life, the classic suburban dream, and the brand new frontier. It can feel like a lot to sort through, and if you're trying to figure out which of these paths are right for you, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you personalized advice and a strategy tailored to your life. Click the link in the description below to book a one-on-one call with me. We can make this process so much simpler. Now let's see how the Clarks make their choice. Now after a whirlwind day of house hunting, the Clarks sit down to figure it all out. They break out the whiteboard, a classic move that's like opening a choose-your-own-adventure book for their life. Each column is a different path with its own set of rewards. On one side, they write Bayside Lakes, and the pros are amazing amenities, you have the pools, clubhouse, and definitely the parks. It's gated and feels super safe. Everything is close and looks perfect all the time. Now the cons, you have HOA fees and rules, tiny lots, and it's pricey for the lifestyle. This is their choice for ultimate convenience. Next up, Lochmar Estates. The pros on this list is strong. Huge yards, they have space and privacy, and guess what? No HOAs, beautiful trees, and it's established. They also have an awesome elementary school next door, and the cons are just as clear. Older homes could need work, no community pool, and also having to fight for a home. This is their choice for freedom and a traditional suburban feel. And finally, new construction. The pros are definitely exciting. You have complete brand new homes. The homes are energy efficient and modern, and great value with builder perks. But the cons bring them to the reality. You have growing pains, especially when it comes to construction and dust. You're far from stores and the beach, and it feels a bit empty for now. This is their choice for getting the most house for their money if they're willing to wait. Each option presents a completely different picture of their family's future in Palm Bay. So, what did the Clarks decide? After going back and forth, they chose Lochmar Estates. For them, The dream of a huge backyard where the kids could run wild, the freedom from HOA rules, and the charm of an established neighborhood with great schools on top of that, all of this beat out the resort style living or even a brand new house. They ended up finding a well-kept home on a half-acre lot that gave them the space they were craving, and they're excited about making it their own. But here's the most important thing to remember. Choosing a neighborhood is like finding the right pair of shoes. There's no single best one in Palm Bay. The perfect choice depends entirely on your family, your budget, and the journey you want to take. If you crave a turnkey lifestyle with resort amenities and a managed community, Bayside Lakes could be your paradise. If you dream of space, privacy, mature trees, and the freedom to do what you want with your property, a neighborhood like Lochmar Estates will feel like home for you. And if your priority is a modern, efficient home with all the latest features, and you're excited to get in on the ground floor of a growing area, the new construction hubs of Palm Bay offer incredible value for you. Moving is a huge step, but it's also an amazing chance to design the life you've always wanted. With its diverse neighborhoods, great values, and fantastic quality of life, Palm Bay is the perfect canvas to do just that in 2026. If you're ready to stop guessing and start planning your move to Palm Bay, the next step is to get expert guidance. My team and I help families just like yours spot their perfect place. The best way to get started is to just book a call directly with me with the link in the description below. Just pick a time that works for you and we can simply get started. Whether you're moving in 3 months or just starting to plan for the next year, a quick call is the fastest way to get the clarity you need. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.